Happy Devil's Night.
Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up.
This is Hold My Sweet Tea. Hello. I'm Pearl.
And I'm Holly. And what an introduction. Like, that was the best.
That was fun.
Yes, it was. Because, we're both huge mega fans of The Crow.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And turns out Devil's Night is real.
Yeah.
And here's Pearl talking about the devil again.
Again. Always with something with the devil in it.
But that's, one of the things that I guess Detroit is known for is Devil's Night.
Especially Detroit.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean other places didn't have them, because they did.
Right.
Most of those states called it like Mischief Night.
Mischief
Night.
That's
what New Orleans called it.
Things like that.
Yeah. So, but Detroit's Devil's Night was probably the most well-known.
Right. And it was mostly like teenage boys.
Yeah. It wasn't
running around,
It wasn't like The Crow.
throwing rocks through people's windows and playing tricks and doing all kinds of stuff.
Then I guess the nature of the fires in the city and stuff could be comparable.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it wasn't grown people, but it was mostly young boys.
Teenage and into their 20s, I'm sure, but I mean, it takes on all
young
kinds
adults.
Yes, young adults. All kinds of forms, but Pearl and I, every year, without fail, send each other some kind of message that says, Happy Devil's Night.
Yeah.
We've yet to get a Devil's Night greeting card for each other, but,
but
it's in the movie.
We usually send out like the little fire it up ones, like the intro, or some other quote from the Crow.
Yeah. And we try to keep up tradition, just like Rex Manning Day. Like, got to keep up the traditions.
We do. We do. They will live on forever in our hearts.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Brandon Lee.
Absolutely. The OG and only.
Yes, the only person who ever should
Eric
have been
Draven.
Yeah, it should have been over after that. You should have just let it go.
And I should have named my child Draven, even though he tells me, no, I'm glad you didn't, because I was going to name him Draven. And I changed my mind, and dang it.
I'm not sure why he even cares. Hardly anybody knows his name. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody just calls him Skeet Skeet.
Oh, my God. Skeet Skeet.
Right. Hilarious.
I mean, it's fitting because he is a moody Scorpio.
Right. He should have took
Draven should have been fine.
Dark brooding name.
Right. He is dark and brooding. All right.
That's funny. So it's a good segue here. Just head on into the night before Halloween, October 30th. Today.
Devil's Night.
Devil's Night. It was always interesting to read about like histories of cities, but even more interesting when it's something that once was pretty negative, but was able to be turned into a positive, which would be Detroit's Devil's Night. Because it was, once marked with flames and fear, and everybody expecting all the pranksters to be out and all of that. But now it's kind of turned into a sign of how powerful a community coming together can be.
Mm-hmm.
So Devil's Night was actually a European tradition, which was called Mischief Night.
Yes.
And it can be traced back to Britain. Much like Devil's Night in Detroit, Mischief Night on the other side of the pond was full of pranks committed by youth. It made it to the United States during like the 30s and 40s. So a long time ago.
Long time ago. And this is all precursor to what we celebrate now.
Yeah.
And All Hallows Eve and Halloween. It's evolved and stuff. I was just complaining the other day that nobody trick-or-treats anymore. They trunk-or-treat. And I'm like,
yeah,
our tradition of our childhood is dying.
It is. It's so sad. There's more. And I guess maybe it's a safety thing, too.
It is.
That they're like, you know what? It's just best if we trunk-or-treat with a bunch of people we know. But I mean, your neighborhood is people you know.
Right.
But I will say that a lot of neighborhoods I know around us, there's so many people who just don't participate. It's like you're either bringing your kids to bigger neighborhoods where you know like a lot of other kids live, or Boo at the zoos,
something
stuff like that.
A bunch of community stuff. So yeah, our Halloween traditions are kind of dying out, and they're going into other traditions. So
making
just
way
like
for the new ones.
Devil's Night.
Exactly. But in the 30s and 40s, cities across the country started experiencing like higher numbers of vandalism and pranks, fires, just you name it, ding dong ditches. On October 30th. So some historians even cite the rise of Devil's Night to something that was called Black Tuesday.
Oh.
Which was on October 29th. But that's also when the stock market crashed. And it caused the Great Depression. And so they feel like that instance of extreme poverty is what caused the rise in those incidents. And then it became a tradition.
Right. The vandalism and all that stuff. People, taking things from businesses.
Yeah. And so from the 40s to the 70s, the stuff that was happening in Detroit on Devil's Night was really quite harmless and just kind of aggravating to police. But they just escalated. So things went from like egging homes, rolling homes. Like we did to my dad.
Oh, that was so fun.
Which was hilarious.
I don't know how they didn't hear us because we were giggling the whole time.
Was not Devil's Night. However, it was funny as heck. And we wrapped my grandpa's truck in toilet paper, which I'm sure he really was upset when he got up. But my dad calling me was the best. And he's like, these damn kids. Someone TP'd our house and rolled your grandpa's truck and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and the dogs didn't even bark. And I went, oh no, I should have made the dogs bark.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. The whole time we were giggling the whole time we were doing it.
Yeah.
So it was
and then I laughed at the end of his phone call and he's like, you did it. And I was like, yeah. He's like, no wonder why the dogs didn't bark.
Right.
He's like, you're lucky I already cleaned it up. I make you come do it. I was like, make me?
What, sir?
How?
But right. That's the kind of mischief that had started, not TP, but
that
like they
way.
were doing things like that.
Yeah, it started that way. Nothing
Harmless
too extreme, nothing dangerous, just silly stuff.
Right.
It was in the early 80s when all of that started to change. After I was born.
Yeah. They were like, oh, the devil's here.
Yeah, that's right. They were like, oh, that girl that's going to talk about the devil every time she gets on her podcast. She was just born. Let's go.
Let's go.
But rising unemployment contributed to empty properties. We all know how that happened in Detroit. Bad.
Oh, bad.
Bad. And so that became like the perfect target
for
any arsonist
They're like, all these empty places, let's just go
There's
set one
nobody
on
in
fire.
it, so they think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally not fine.
It's not.
Fire spreads, by the way.
Arson is not fine at all.
So they start with setting fires to abandoned properties in probably 1984-ish. And that year, the Detroit Fire Department had actually had to respond and extinguish more than 800 fires across the city.
Holy crap. That's a lot.
That literally ended up being the highest number of recorded fires in the city on a Devil's Night.
Wow.
800. Like, how did they even do that?
There's no way they could have kept up with all those.
No.
They don't even have that many people to, like, they don't even have that many fire trucks to get to all those.
And I know a lot of it probably had to do with, like, them counting it, like, from it spreading, too, because, like, you know, like
right,
we
from
just
one structure to the next.
It's uncontrollable.
Right.
You only intended to burn down the empty one, but that doesn't mean like 3 houses down where somebody actually is still living doesn't catch fire.
Yep.
And so, obviously, the destruction of property, injuries of people, and even death have occurred due to these arsons.
And these empty houses are just
Devil's
like
Night.
dry tinder, and they just catch really fast.
So then that year is when, you know, something that was like a simple prank, haha, funny, we'll get over it, it's easy to clean up, became this huge citywide arson problem.
Right.
And obviously the police force is not as big as it used to be at that point, because there's not a lot of people living there. They're having to move away to find work in other places. And like we said, the fire department would be shorthanded. How the heck did they deal with all of that? And so they were really, at that point, not able to control that chaos that occurred on Devil's Night. So then it became a plea to the community, like, help us, help you.
Right. Please stop setting fires.
Yes. So they organized an anti-arson campaign and call it Angels in the Streets. And so they're trying to turn Devil's Night into Angels Night.
Okay.
So to try to help change this scenery and encourage people not to set things on fire or commit severe crimes in the city of Detroit, there was a curfew that they enacted in 1986. Okay. So anybody under the age of 18 couldn't be out past 10 p.m. on October 30th because of this situation.
Those were the mischief makers, right?
Yes. If you were accompanied by an adult, okay.
Dad took me out to set this fire.
Right, exactly. But it was like they started out with just the day, and then they expanded it, so it's like around those days, just to kind of squelch any crazy stuff. In 1995, the city decided to enlist volunteers in the neighborhoods themselves to try to help keep people from not just setting the fires, but also to try to help prevent the flames from spreading. Like, because now they've got like so many people.
Right. So if they see something, they're out there with their garden hoses trying
something. The bucket brigade.
Yeah, brigade. Like,
bucket brigade. I can't talk. But they basically operated the same as like Neighborhood Watch at that point. And they would walk around the community, especially on Devil's Night, and like report any activity they see that was like sus. They were like, I saw little Johnny behind that house over there. I'm going to go call somebody.
Little Johnny gets in trouble a lot.
And so that's why I said they Angels Night was what would become the city sanctioned volunteer operation. And they called it guerrilla style surveillance.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, whoa. But they would tell authorities if somebody was out past curfew, any of that. Like, literally, you weren't getting away with Jack Diddley on the new Angels Night.
Little snitches.
Right. And it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked so well that by 2017, there was no reason to continue.
Oh, okay.
And so there's a new community celebration on that day.
Mm-hmm.
And they call it Halloween in the D.
Oh, God.
Not sure that was a good choice.
Right.
But, it's not that big old problem now. It's become something positive again.
Yeah.
So it's more about fun and
yeah.
community celebration
Kids
and not
things.
setting people's old houses on fire.
Yes.
And like I said before, like, this is something that was kind of everywhere. It wasn't just Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't the only ones that had, big problems with people doing things that were beyond the normal mischievous stuff. So, like, Philadelphia, Baltimore, New Orleans, of course, all had their own versions of Devil's Night.
The devil.
The devil. But it is no longer marked by fear, fire, and chaos.
Not at all. And New Orleans has, the Halloween parade. There's all kinds of things that are celebrated here for Halloween, all kinds of events.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to keep you busy.
The Anne Rice Vampire Ball. There's tons. So, and come in costume. You can come in costume any time of the year. But
I was about to say, in New Orleans, you can wear whatever you want.
Right.
Be what you want to be, girl, boy.
Whatever.
Clown. Vampire Urkel, like my son one year. You do.
Oh my God.
That is definitely the city of acceptance. It does not matter.
Nope. Nobody's gonna look at you and go, "What the?" Nope.
No,
they don't care.
They're just gonna be like, "It's New Orleans. I love it.
These people are great."
Exactly. So, in conjunction with all of this, I decided it would be kind of neat to just kind of tell you about some haunted places around Detroit. Because this is the last episode of the spooky season.
Woo.
We get back to all the murder.
All the missing.
Murder and missing.
Yeah.
Instead of the oogity boogity ghostesses.
I do have a Thanksgiving episode though. I am like I scoured.
You scoured. That's funny.
Schmurder on Thanksgiving.
It's not a smorgasbord.
Not a smorgasbord. Don't carve up Dad. Carve the turkey.
Get it together.
All right. So let's hear it.
So we'll start with the Leland Hotel in Detroit. And it's kind of referred to as being Michigan's Cecil Hotel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then you're like,
nice.
oh.
Now I'm interested. There we go.
And the reason for that is because of the extreme number of deaths, murders, suicides, overdoses, freak accidents, just people disappearing. And all of these things have like just compounded. So it's like a very long history of all of this.
Yes.
Because they opened on April 20th in 1927.
Oh, long time ago.
Yeah, so they were even there before the Devil's Night started.
Wow.
It's crazy because it's got quite the little history of being like the spot for Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, okay. So there was some
and the Purple Gang
activity, some criminal activity going on with the paranormal activity.
And it's honestly one of the most frequented buildings in the city during the Great Depression. So despite people being they were still going to They were still hitting up the Leland Hotel. I'm like, what was happening there?
Right. But also, like, hotels back in that era were meeting places. There were, ballrooms and sitting areas and restaurants and things like that. So it wasn't only just a place to, like, stop and, like, I'm going to sleep here. There were other things. Yeah.
And it was the building that you went to because misery loves company.
Exactly.
So it's actually like pretty bad now. It's like, in a state of rapid decay. It's gross.
Yeah.
And obviously people still trying to mess with it because of its nefarious reputation. So lots of people just believe that the Leland Hotel itself is cursed. And anybody who visits there gets thrown into the struggles of this hotel and the curse of this hotel, and they suffer because of the building's curse. It's not even your own.
Okay.
They say that there are phantom gangsters.
Nice.
And victims of the Great Depression that can be seen roaming the halls of the property. People who have visited the hotel report having really messed up dreams post their visit.
I guess so.
With, like they're being stalked, or they can hear sounds of choking, odd looking men and women who just don't seem like
they fit.
Yeah. Yes. So
interesting. Put that one on your bucket list if you're ever up in Michigan.
It also served as low-income housing at one time. And its last remaining nightclub is still active, apparently.
What?
Called City Club.
Okay.
And this club has its own resident googly moogly.
I bet.
Who apparently appears with long, white, Albert Einstein-y, disheveled hair. And has bulging eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's been known to scare the guests at the club by running up and down the stairs. Like you just hear.
He's like, with his bulging eyes and wild hair.
And he does it on all fours.
Oh, okay. Everybody's like, what's he on? I want
Insidious.
some of that.
That's what's happening over there. Now, of course, you should all know that City Club open on the weekends, and you'll never guess what it caters to.
What?
The alternative goth community.
Yes. Because who else would go there?
Yeah, duh.
Like you literally sent me that property this morning of the church, like with the graveyard for sale and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, I would 100% buy that and like goth it out inside.
Yeah. The next place we visit is the Whitney. So there was a very well-known lumber baron, I guess is what they called him, David Whitney Jr. Of course, these guys have to build a massive mansion.
Of
to
course.
live in. I mean, I've got the money.
I've got the wood.
And the wood.
Right.
Right?
I've got all the wood at my disposal. Let's go.
So it says that he built a 22,000 square foot.
Holy wow.
Dream mansion. Not 100, guys. Not 2,200.
1,000.
1,000.
That's a lot of square feet.
Yeah, it is. Lots of feet.
Yeah, lots and lots.
Lots of feet no matter what shape they're in.
Right. Did he have secret passageways like H.H. Holmes?
You know?
And trapdoors that fall down? Where's this door go to? Nowhere.
So initially, the fun thing is that he built this house for his wife at the time, who he loved very much, and her name was Flora. But she passed away in 1894, and after the construction of the house was
Mhm.
complete, Mr. Whitney, in all his glory, married Flora's sister,
Oh, good.
Sarah.
She probably passed away because she couldn't find the kitchen, and she like died of starvation because the house was so big.
Now they say that it's because he needed help with with the children, so she came to help parent her 4 nieces and nephews. And I'm going, okay,
Convenient.
weird. Still, hello, Auntie Mom.
Right, Auntie Mom.
Auntie Mom Sarah. So they lived a decent life, I suspect, because there's not a whole lot on that. But they're saying that because of this whole situation and her sister moving into her house and becoming the mother of her children, Flora was not a happy dead lady. They say that you can hear a sobbing woman and see her sitting on a couch in the 3rd floor lounge. It's close to the women's restroom.
Oh, okay.
They say that her cries are hysterical and loud and blood-curdling.
Girl, get over him.
Right.
He ain't worth it.
Maybe she's mourning the fact that she didn't get to live there. I don't know.
Probably
like,
so.
Bro,
She's
this is my house. It ain't
like,
even about the kids.
Right. It ain't about the kids and you. I just wanted to live in this house.
Right. And there's also a ghostly bathroom attendant that's been spotted in the same area as Flora.
It's like, your butt napkins, my lord.
They say that Mr. Whitney himself died inside the house of a heart attack, and that his spirit is often visiting the 3rd floor as well, but he's near what they call the ghost bar.
Okay. I would have a ghost bar in my house, too. That'd be cool.
And they believe, too, that Sarah's ghost lives on there as well. But she's in the basement, of all places. Why is she in the basement?
Because she's hiding from her sister.
Right? She's like, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'll stay in the basement.
Now, not as if it weren't enough that all these people had lived there and passed away. This mansion, after everyone was gone, was taken over by the Wayne County Medical Society.
Oh.
And it served as hospice.
Oh, so there's more spirits there. Okay.
It was a tuberculosis hospice.
Okay, so it's like just teeming with paranormal activity.
What's now a guest dining room on the 2nd floor is where all those TB ward patients stayed.
Wow.
So, of course, you now see people in period clothing on the 2nd floor in that room, and even in the elevator, which throws visitors off guard, obviously, and scares everybody. Like, what was that?
What was that? Who was that on the elevator?
Oh, the fine young gentleman. Check out those trousers.
Look at those butt cheeks. His gown's open in the back.
There's also a carriage house on this property that's supposed to be incredibly haunted as well. And it was used by Grace Whitney, one of David and Flora's daughters, all the time for her afternoon tea. She took it in the carriage house.
No.
That carriage house was taken over by the Visiting Nurse Association. And they say that Grace's ghost still haunts the carriage house. And there's a couple of not so nice spirits out there. One of which is a nurse with no eyeballs.
Oh. Okay.
She has hollowed out eye sockets.
Somebody gouged her
I'm
eyes
like, they
out.
didn't wrap her whole head like Silent Hill
like
nurses.
Silent Hill. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
So, you can visit the Whitney and have your own supernatural encounter.
Huh. Put that on the list too.
The big joke is the Disney's Haunted Mansion has nothing on the Whitney.
I bet.
But I'm like, yeah, there's a big difference between actually haunted
right, and
Disney haunted.
And Disney haunted, right.
And no haunting would be complete without having a haunted cemetery.
Right.
So Elmwood Cemetery will be our third and final stop for
on this
today's adventure.
Devil's Night tour.
It's obviously very historic, beautiful, much like any other old cemetery that's been actually cared for.
Yeah.
And they say that it's got like a very beautiful landscape for being a cemetery, like super, super pretty.
Yeah, because you want it to be serene and peaceful, like for your final resting place, for your family.
Yes, but it was also the site of the Battle of Bloody Run, where Chief Pontiac had ordered Captain Dalzell and his 160 British soldiers to be executed.
Oh, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
They say it was like a super violent,
like a slaughter
battle.
Yeah,
and that the creek that's on that property ran red with British blood.
I knew you were going to say that.
The creek is still in the cemetery, guys, and it's known as Bloody Run Creek.
Yeah, there you go.
Makes sense, right? So, of course, there are spirits of soldiers in red coats that love to scare everybody who comes. I mean, what ghost doesn't? There's nothing else to do.
Right, there's nothing else to do. They're like, oh, heads up. Here comes somebody. Let's go. It's showtime.
There's actually... Okay, so this cemetery is supposedly known as the home of the most haunted headstone.
Oh, we got a haunted headstone.
In the state of Michigan. Haunted headstone. It is a monument, really, of a veiled lady. And it belongs to Eliza Waterman. Poor Eliza.
Oh, no.
Had a cheater of a husband.
Sorry, Eliza.
And apparently, she seeks revenge in death. Don't be philandering, men.
No.
They come back for
They
you.
will come back. We will get our revenge.
It is said that if you touch Eliza's headstone, you will wake her vengeful spirit.
Be like, I have a list of potential people you can haunt for me.
Right.
Can you help me out?
Which, looking at this monument and the waking of the vengeful spirit, it brings me back to the dumb Lady Gaga joke. How do you wake up Lady Gaga? Poker face.
Poker face. And then she wakes up and goes, rah, 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 rah.
That's right. It was a bad romance.
It was a very bad one. She's like, I will get you, even in the afterlife.
So, of course, there are reports of Eliza's, not Lady Gaga's ghost.
Yeah.
She is very much alive.
Yes, she is.
And being spotted throughout the cemetery. She will sometimes get in your car. She's gone home with people.
She's like, can you take me to the store?
Right. She's gone home with people, probably checking to see if her husband's there.
Right.
She like that hoe. But you can go on a self-guided tour of this cemetery and see if you can catch a glimpse of a dead soldier. Maybe go wake up Eliza. Take her to your house.
Right.
Let her look around.
Have some tea.
Wreak a little havoc.
Right. It wasn't me. It was Eliza.
Right. But that is the end of mine. There are some more spooky things, but those were my favorites, so I shared those.
I like it.
So, happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Because it's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Take your babies to get some trunk treats.
Trunk treats. Get some treats out of somebody's trunk.
Yeah, there's actually a visitdetroit.com if you guys want to go and look and see more more of the haunted places, because you can make a week of it. There's so many. But
that's really interesting. I like that.
Yes. And do you know what is haunting in a good way?
What is it? Our theme music?
Theme music that was created by Patty Salzetta.
Yes. Always hauntingly beautiful.
That's right.
We love it.
We do. And so if you want to share a Devil's Night experience
or a haunted story, anything,
yeah, please send us a message at the new email, holdmysweetteapodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or message us on social media. Make sure you guys are sharing us with your friends. We can get our YouTube subscribers up, especially the YouTube.
And if you send us a really good story of something haunting or whatever, we will read it. We'll do a whole little episode of...
We promised a video episode.
Right.
If you send us stories.
Nobody sent us anything yet.
I got no stories still. So send your stories.
Type them up. Let's go.
Right. You need us to zhuzh it. Tell us.
We'll zhuzh it.
We'll make pretty words. Right. But just send us the gist.
Gist it for us.
And let us make sure you include the fact of whether or not you would like your name mentioned. We will only do first names, nicknames, whatever. But we'll definitely say your name.
Yeah. If you want us to. Or you can just put a pen name and we'll say that.
Or you can put, don't say my name, and we'll just be like, this was sent in from Anonymous.
Yes.
In blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so as always, Hold My Sweet Tea is a Drunken Bee production.
Bzz.
And you guys, please stay safe out there, especially if you're taking your children trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treating or whatever. Check the candy, because nothing ever happened before, but since people decided to say it did, people started doing stupid stuff to candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so check it, Tammy.
Check it, Tammy. Check it, candy.
Right. Check it, candy.
And just because we're dipping doesn't mean you can't keep sipping.
Bye.